course, everyone's talking about Louis Tomlinson's Lemonade, and, for good reason, because it is the single. But along with Lemonade came the Sleepwalking demo as a bonus track. And obviously, it is still very much all about Lemonade, and some might even say that the demo was just a tool to get more single CD sales, which is fair, but still, there's a reason for why I and a lot of other fans just can't stop thinking about this little demo. Because sometimes some of the most meaningful songs are the songs that were never meant to be finished. So in this video, I want to talk about the almost fragile beauty of a demo, and then look at the Sleepwalking demo itself to explain why it's such a perfect example, and why demos themselves are often quite contradictory. And I've been on a Louis roll here on the channel with my Louis Tomlinson predictions, my Louis Tomlinson Lemonade reaction, my Louis Tomlinson Lemonade lyric analysis. So if you want to watch any of those videos, I'll link them down in the description because I can't link 3 up here, but go check them out. And also, as always, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts on Sleepwalking, the demo, in the comments below. Every musician, Louis included, has a bunch of demos lying around. For an album of, let's say, 12 songs, an artist is very likely to write 30, 50, even more songs before picking the 12 that they want on the album. The rest of them are left as demos, some as voice memos, some half-produced, and they usually never see the light of day. So when we as fans do get to hear a demo, it feels extra special, because there's just something about demos. First of all, there's this intimacy or raw level of emotion that is inherent to demos. It's like being let into the artist's voice memos or their notes app, getting to hear a more unfiltered version of their music and their artistry. And it's not performative, it's just simply there, and it's honest. It's not like, oh, let's go in and write the song. Oftentimes, it's just, let's go to the studio and see what we can make and what happens. It gives this freedom to just create honestly without thinking strategically about what you need to create. And I think that that's what makes it special as well. Secondly, demos are often very simple in their production because it just needs to be enough to kind of be able to communicate the song to others, and in that way you get to focus more on the lyrics and on the vocals. In this case of Sleepwalking, the lyrics are actually so beautiful and you really just get to appreciate them in this demo context because everything else is so simple. And also in Louis' case, it feels like this demo was made for the fans, and I think that that's really important, especially because they are trying to really heavily promote him and go all out to get more of the general public interested in Louis. And sometimes it can feel like the fans that are already there are not necessarily the target because they're trying to target new people who don't know Louis. So giving us this demo that feels like it's purely for the fans, it's not going to be released on Spotify. And I think that makes it really, really special for us fans because Louis wanted this demo out, but just for the ones who care to find it. It almost feels like, when penguins give each other pebbles as a way of showing affection and commitment to the other penguin. It's small and personal and doesn't seem like anything special, but here's my little pebble. It has a lot of meaning. I hope you enjoy it. It feels like Louis Tomlinson just gave us a little penguin pebble. And there are many reasons for why an artist might not want to take a demo like Sleepwalking and turn it into an official song for their official album. But first, let's take a listen, shall we? What I really like about the intro is this whole demo nature of it. It's just a piano and a guitar. It's so simple and so honest in a way that is hard to emulate otherwise. There's this rawness and this raspiness and this level of perfectly imperfect. It almost feels like you could be in the room with them while they're singing. It also has this was recorded in one take vibe instead of let's sing it 30 times and then we'll pick the best take. And yes, we do get a background vocal here and there, and don't even get me started on the lyrics. They're so beautiful and poetic. I think Sleepwalking specifically, maybe because of the nature of the topic, but also the dreaminess of the simple production almost has this lullaby vibe to it. It's until at the end, in the outro, they tried to kind of experiment a little bit, maybe to see what they could kind of evolve it into eventually. But also structurally, when you look at the song, it's quite simple. Verse, chorus, verse, chorus. Usually you would have a bridge or pre-choruses or anything like that. But for this song, it's just so beautifully simple. And that simplicity in and of itself has this very beautiful but fragile nature. It's what makes it good, but it's also quite the paradox, because if it's good, then why isn't it on the album? Granted, I want to say that it could technically still be on the album because we haven't gotten the track list, but because they called it a bonus track, then I'm assuming that it's not going to be on the official album. But I might be wrong, but for this video, let's assume that it isn't. And as I said, there are many reasons for why an artist might not want to put a song like Sleepwalking on the official album. First of all, there could just be too many songs. I mean, we've all seen this video.
On my current A-list, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 songs. And then on my A+ list, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But there might be a couple that still are on the A-list that then make the record.
And those A's are probably very likely fully produced or almost fully produced songs. Not even demo territory. I bet there's at least 30 other songs that are in various stages of completion, from demo to half finished to almost finished, that just didn't make it even into the discussion. And at the end of the day, an album is supposed to be a cohesive body of work. So a song might be really good and an artist might really like it, but it might just not feel right or feel like it fits with the album. If that's the case for Sleepwalking, then releasing it as a bonus track is a way to give the fans the song while also having it separate from the official body of work, that is, How Did I Get Here? There's also this whole concept of demoitis, which is basically when an artist gets used to how the demo sounds, so any attempt at trying to polish it or refine it for a final album feels wrong. And also a song might just feel too personal to release, especially if you put it on your main album that's going to be pushed to the general public, to a really wide audience. And with the amount of promo that they've done for this album so far, it seems like they're going to really push this album. So maybe a demo release for the fans would be the best way to get it to the fans without necessarily attracting the general public. It's like the people who want to listen can listen, but it's not that easily accessible. And after listening to the demo, I've got to admit, I do kind of think that it's best that it was given to us as a demo. First of all, it's an extra song, and a new song is a new song. Like, I'd rather have this demo and then the album than just the album and not this demo. No, but for real, I'd argue that it being a demo and the nature of it, as I explained earlier, is what makes it special. It's quite the paradox, really. The paradox of the demo is that what makes a demo special is that it's raw and authentic and simple. In fact, this nature of the demo is so impactful and meaningful that people go, oh my god, this song is amazing. Why isn't it on the album? But if they had put it on the album, they would have needed to polish the song, which would have taken away what makes it special in the first place. I was thinking about what Sleepwalking would sound like if it was turned into an official song for the album, and I instantly thought of Only the Brave, because in a way they're quite similar in their production and their structure and their vibe. Not me, but some fans out there might think that Only the Brave is the worst song on Walls. That's, factually wrong, but I guess everyone's allowed to have their own opinion. But those same people might have probably loved it if it was presented as a demo and sounded kind of like Sleepwalking in its sound and the production of it. On the other hand, we love Sleepwalking now as a demo, but if it was produced to the same level as Only the Brave, which is still quite simple, and put on the official How Did I Get Here album, then it could very well end up being perceived as the worst song on the album. It's this whole musical contradiction. When that is said though, I do think that there's something brave about intentionally releasing a song, although a demo and although a bonus track, that feels unpolished. It's like, here's how I really felt at the time. It's not perfect, but it's honest. And maybe what makes demos so quietly powerful is that they remind us that things don't have to be perfect for them to be out in the world and for others to enjoy them. So while the Sleepwalking demo might not be on the album, maybe it is exactly where it's supposed to be. Just a small, simple, fragile but beautiful song that exists quietly for the fans who want to listen. And with that, thank you for making it to the end of the video. If you liked this video, make sure to let me know down in the comments. And if there are any other songs that you'd like me to talk about on here, also leave it down below. And also make sure to subscribe. And without further ado, have a nice day, have a nice week, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye!